So we are going to move on to our next speaker, and this is an awesome topic. I'm super excited to have this lovely speaker with us tonight. But we have Vicki Puliz. She is from Reno, Nevada. She says that she loved serving as the president for her Rotary Club of Sparks, Nevada, and she currently serves as a trustee for the Rotary Foundation. So welcome, Vicki, and we are so enjoying to listen to you tonight. So kick it off.
Thank you, Gretchen. It's so wonderful to be with all of you. And thank you, Andrea. That was a great presentation. I enjoyed that very much. So, hello, Rotary family and friends. It's so good to be with you. Hello, Rotary Club presidents-elect. And I need to start by saying congratulations on becoming president of your Rotary Club. You're here because the other members of your club, your peers, admire and respect you, and they have selected you to lead them in the coming year. So again, congratulations. And thank you. Thank you for stepping up to this incredible leadership opportunity. Thank you for saying yes. Thank you for investing your time and your energy to be prepared to serve. As the president of your Rotary Club, you are the most important person in Rotary. The truth is, if it doesn't happen at your Rotary Club, it doesn't happen. And so I just want to say no pressure, but it's all up to you and your leadership, which is why we're all here and why we're all here to support you. So, in addition to being the most important job in Rotary, being a Rotary Club president, it can also be the most fun. And so I also want to encourage you to have a great time as you lead your club. Get to know your members and your community in a deeper and different way, and fill yourself up with the friendships, the connections, the pride for all the good that you and your Rotary Club will do. So you heard I serve as a trustee of our Rotary Foundation, and in our short time today, I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about engaging your club and your members with the Rotary Foundation. And I truly believe that by engaging your club and your members with the Rotary Foundation, you will be able to meet your goals. And particularly with this message of create lasting impact that we have from our President Yinka this year. The Rotary Foundation is love in action. It connects us to the local and global network, the movement of people of action, other Rotary members who are ready to serve others and to solve local and global challenges. When you engage your members with the Rotary Foundation, you've got the power of love and you can accomplish anything. Rotary and our Rotary Foundation give us a unique vehicle to change lives and to create lasting impact. And our Rotary Foundation is truly powered by you, by our Rotary members. Foundation projects are envisioned, created, funded, and delivered by members of our Rotary clubs. It starts with awareness of what can be accomplished with the power of our Rotary Foundation. Say, starting from a district grant that your club uses on a service project that can be completed within a year, either in your own community or in another community, to a global grant that engages that local community in determining its own needs and working with a club and members in another country. Possibly even engaging other organizations to help implement a project that is sustainable and will remain viable long after the project is complete. Now, through our Rotary Foundation, we contribute funding for these projects, but we also contribute our skills and our time to plan and deliver lasting impact. A really unique part of our Rotary Foundation is that you, our members and our clubs, determine where you want to put your time, your talent, and your treasure. And then through our share funding model, Rotary members around the world leverage the funds so that together we create lasting impact. And we accomplish so much more together than we could ever do alone. Now, you and your clubs and your districts are already doing a lot. You're an amazing group of Rotary clubs and Rotary members involved in changing lives in your communities and in communities around the world, responding to needs near and far. And it's really good to know that so many of your clubs are using district grants. It is a great way to demonstrate to our members how part of the money they contribute to annual fund share comes back. It comes back to your club to use on projects that your members care about. As club president, make sure you know that you're accessing these district grants to leverage your own club funds. And if you don't know how to apply for a district grant, your district foundation chair can help you. As I was getting to know your clubs and your districts, I was really inspired with stories of impacting your communities. And I wanted to share a couple of slides with you. So this is Charles Lake in District 5970, contributing to the adaptive playground in your community. And so while this is a beautiful photo of the ribbon cutting, what is so much more important is how Charles City Rotary put a district grant to work to get this project across the finish line. And now children of all abilities and the families can now play and participate on this beautiful playground. I also wanted to share Chisago Lakes in District 5960, who undertook a project with the district grant to enhance Rotary Park Peace Trail. And they had peace poles created by interactors and local artists. It reminds us that we all walk a path of peace together and that Rotary members are focused on creating a more peaceful world for all of us. And then a project led by Minneapolis University, 5950, working with Edina, Minneapolis, Eden Prairie AM, and Eden Prairie Noon, using a district grant to purchase nearly a year's supply of books to go along with beds that were being provided to children who were moving from temporary housing to permanent housing. The members of the clubs curated these books with care to reflect age and reading level and even ethnic background. And then these books were given when a child received a bed from this organization. They received these books, a special touch to help these children understand that there were people who care and people who want to help them. And then Superior in District 5580, addressing real continuing needs in Ukraine by providing a used ambulance and medical supplies, working with Rotary clubs in San Antonio, Texas, and also in the United Kingdom to provide this ambulance to them. So in our Rotary Foundation, we have 7 areas of focus. Now, with every Rotary member and every club in the world being able to determine where they want to put their effort, it really helps to have a framework for our Rotary Foundation grants to be able to align our efforts to create lasting impact. And just to clarify, while a global grant does need to fit into one of these areas of focus, your district grants do not. And these areas of focus, like the very best things in Rotary, came from you, from our members and our clubs, as a reflection of the challenges that our members want to take on in the world. And just last year, through our Rotary Foundation, there were 1,430 global grants awarded, impacting communities in 109 countries across the globe. And your clubs and your districts were part of this incredible work in the world. With the Edina in District 5950, working with local Rotary members and a Rotary club in Ecuador on a project called Safe Families, providing education to families and children to prevent sexual violence and human trafficking. Or Northfield in District 5960, working with local clubs and members in Ukraine to provide some really specific monitoring equipment to help treat babies that were born with brain problems, along with training parents in newborn care and in preventing premature birth. Or Waverly in District 5970, working with local clubs and members in Uganda to provide water, sanitation, and hygiene facilities in 17 schools, particularly addressing menstrual hygiene to allow girls to continue their education. Or Fargo Moorhead AM, working with local clubs and members in India to provide 6 dialysis machines and patient monitors at a hospital. We also have Prior Lake working on clean water in Peru, or Forest Lake working on clean water in Kenya, or St. Cloud working for clean water in the Dominican Republic, and more. These are just a few examples of the 27 global grants worth $2 million from you and your clubs in your 4 districts. Our work in the Rotary Foundation is not charity. It's a helping hand for people who want to create a better life for themselves and their children. And we often serve those who don't have other options. People at the end of the road, figuratively and literally, where services don't extend, where people are forgotten. I encourage you to contribute to our Rotary Foundation because you're investing in a better world and you're showing your willingness to be part of creating lasting impact, long-term measurable positive change in communities all around the world. Every gift counts. Every gift makes a difference. And you are part of this. You make a difference. When the Stillwater Sunrise Rotary Club partnered with Crutches for Africa, they didn't just collect mobility devices, they changed lives. Over 3,600 crutches, walkers, wheelchairs, and canes were shipped to Zambia, restoring dignity, independence, and opportunity to thousands of people. The District 5960 grant project united over 150 Rotarians from 15 clubs and engaged community members of all ages, demonstrating the power of service amplified by collaboration. We bring the power of love, the heart for service. We connect our hearts to our minds and take on the most challenging issues in our world. And together we go to work as people of action to change lives. Now, a life-changing experience for me was participating in a national immunization day in northern India back in 2009, before the wild polio virus had been stopped in India. You see on the screen a picture of putting 2 drops into the mouth of a child at a train station in Moradabad. That experience made polio eradication very personal to me. During my time in India, I witnessed devastating poverty firsthand. And I witnessed the power of Rotary and our Rotary Foundation to save lives, to make lives better, not just in eradicating a disease, but in restoring vision through cataract surgeries, through school supplies for students who had nothing, for support for hospitals and blood banks, and even a simple hand pump and a well in the center of a village, the only source of clean water. These experiences took me from contributing to the Rotary Foundation because somebody asked me to, or because I thought I should, to participating with a full heart, because I know we're making a difference in a better world. I know we are changing lives, and I know we are creating lasting impact with our gifts and with our care. Now, eradicating polio is our only corporate project. And yet, even this project started with Rotary members who were successful in stopping polio from the Philippines. They then expanded their eradication to 5 other countries with success, and then shared the vision that we could eradicate a disease from the face of the earth. This is something that no other organization or world government could accomplish. Now, we have valuable partners in this fight, but this would not happen without Rotary and without you. And the important thing for you as club president is to make sure that your community and that every member of your club understand what ending polio is all about, and that you're part of raising the awareness and the funds to finish this fight. We want to make sure that no more children will die or have to crawl in the dirt because of this terrible disease. Together, we will end polio. And we want every Rotary member and every Rotary club standing together at the finish line. Now, we can feel confident about the gifts we give and the grants we provide through our Rotary Foundation. And we can feel confident about inviting other organizations and other donors to work with us. The Rotary Foundation has been rated with the highest rating of 4 stars by Charity Navigator, now for the 17th year in a row, based on independent review of financial reporting, of stewardship, and of transparency. Charity Navigator and others who rate charitable organizations place the Rotary Foundation in the top 1% of nonprofits, not only in the US, but in the world. When we think of our world today, Peace may be one of our greatest challenges and one of our greatest opportunities. And Rotary Peace Centers is one of our foundation's premier programs, offering master's degrees and professional certificate programs to prepare Rotary Peace Fellows to be catalysts for peace and to create lasting impact in our world through their work and through their influence. Through our investment, there are more than 1,800 Rotary Peace Fellows working in the world today. As Rotary members, we have so many ways that we help build peace, including all of the projects that we just talked about that your clubs and your districts are doing. In Rotary, we don't approach peace as an abstract concept. We see ourselves as an important part of building peace. For us, peace is not just the absence of war or conflict. Peace is creating conditions where individuals and communities can thrive. And that's exactly what we do. That's exactly what Rotary members do in all of your clubs, in all of your districts, with all of your projects. Together, we build peace. So why Rotary? Well, it's a way you can be part of changing the world, become a stronger leader, and keep your day job. And we know from our own experiences that Rotary changes lives for the better, and it even changes our own life for the better. It was my pleasure to share just a few stories of just a few of the ways that your members, your clubs, and your districts are creating lasting impact. As club president, you might consider asking your own members, why Rotary? To learn about their passions and how they want to change lives. This information will be helpful as you lead in the coming year, as you engage your members. There is no end to the good that we can do when we connect with each other to take on the greatest challenges in our community and in our world using Rotary and the Rotary Foundation. As strong as we are in each of our clubs, as strong as we are in serving others, it is together that we truly create lasting impact.
The most important thing we will ever build isn't a well or a school. It's the connection between people who choose to show up and do the work.
We already know how to serve locally. That's where Rotary starts. But it's not where it ends. Rotary is a network of people who act. 46,000 clubs, millions of hands, all solving real problems where they live.
And when we connect those efforts, when one club reaches out to another, something powerful happens. Projects get bigger, solutions get smarter, impact lasts longer. The club down the road isn't competition, it's capacity.
We were never meant to work alone. Rotary was built to link people across communities and across borders. So good ideas don't stop at the city limit. This is how small actions turn into global change. Not by waiting, by reaching out.
The opportunity is right in front of us. Connect. Build together. Do more than any of us could do alone. Rotary. Service above self.
The best way for us to take on the challenges of our community and in the world is with our Rotary Foundation. Starting with district grants, starting with community projects, and then scaling our efforts to reach out to other clubs, even to other organizations, to take our results to the next level. Be intentional in your leadership of your Rotary Club in this coming year. Use your influence to engage the members of your club in growing their own leadership, their own connections, and their own influence to create a positive club experience so your members receive incredible value for being part of Rotary. Create a spirit of collaboration with other leaders in your club, including those that precede or will follow you. As club president, you can bring attention and focus so your members are aware of what is possible with Rotary and with the Rotary Foundation. You can bring attention and focus to how Rotary and the Rotary Foundation is an incredible vehicle for them to create lasting impact, to change lives, including their own. It has to do with aspiration. looking to the future with optimism and courage to pursue big dreams. It has to do with purpose, what we feel compelled to do as people of action, and then taking that action to make those dreams come true. It has to do with significance, making sense of the world and making a difference in a way that is lasting. Elevate your members' experience with aspiration, with purpose, and with significance as you serve your community and beyond, as you create lasting impact. Together, we can do so much more than any of us could ever do alone. Thank you again for stepping forward for this joyful leadership journey as president of your Rotary Club. Remember that you have the power of Rotary and of the Rotary Foundation with you. You've got the power of love, and you can accomplish anything. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vicki. So inspiring. We love listening to you every single time, and your voice never fails to inspire us. So I love it
Thank you,
so
Gretchen.
much.